These are 8 of the oldest and most time-tested exercises that still forge brutal strength even in the modern age. If you've ever believed that transforming your body and building real power requires a gym loaded with high-end machines, elite trainers, and overpriced supplements, it's time to rethink that mindset. Long before fancy equipment and fitness fads existed, our ancestors were already unmatched in endurance and resilience, using nothing but their own body weight and the natural environment around them. In this video, we'll uncover 8 ancestral exercises that continue to build raw, functional strength, the kind that doesn't just look powerful, but feels powerful. These movements prove that your body itself is the most advanced machine ever designed. Stay tuned till the end, because exercise number 4 is an absolute game changer. You'll understand why once you try it for yourself. Exercise number 8, the box jump. Our ancestors often had to leap over obstacles, rocks, fallen trees, rivers, and rough terrain with strength, agility, and precision. The box jump perfectly mirrors that primal necessity, developing explosive lower body power that every natural predator depended on for survival. Picture early hunters chasing prey through uneven landscapes, leaping over stones and roots in a split second. That jump could literally mean the difference between a full belly or going hungry. To perform it, stand before a sturdy surface. This could be a strong bench, plyometric box, or a solid step. Bend your knees slightly, swing your arms backward, and then explode upward with full force, landing softly with both feet flat on the surface. Step down carefully and repeat. Start with a manageable height and aim for 3 sets of 8 controlled jumps. This movement ignites tremendous strength in your quadriceps, glutes, and calves while improving balance, coordination, and cardiovascular endurance. The box jump fires up your fast-twitch muscle fibers, the same ones responsible for quick, explosive reactions during emergencies or athletic bursts. Unlike machines that isolate single muscles, this exercise engages your entire neuromuscular system, teaching your body to move as one powerful, coordinated unit. Common mistakes include landing with stiff or locked knees, which puts strain on the joints. Always absorb the landing with slightly bent knees to reduce impact. Another error is starting with a platform that's too high. Begin low, master your form, and increase height gradually. Perfect technique always beats ego. After just a few weeks of consistent training, you'll notice a dramatic boost in your ability to generate explosive force, not only in jumping, but in any motion that requires speed and power from your legs. Exercise number 7, the bear hug walk. You've probably seen those strong men carrying massive stones or barrels across a field. It looks extreme, but for our ancestors, this was daily life. Moving heavy objects was how they built shelters, tools, and civilizations. The bear hug walk is a modern recreation of that primal challenge, helping you reclaim that raw, untamed strength. Pick up a heavy, awkward object. A sandbag, water barrel, or large medicine ball works perfectly. Hug it tightly against your chest, maintain an upright posture, brace your core, and walk for 30 to 60 seconds. You'll instantly feel every muscle in your body engage to keep the weight stable and your movement controlled. Exercise 6, Australian pull-ups. The Australian pull-up is one of the most primal pulling exercises you can perform, an echo of our ancestors' daily struggle for survival. Early humans climbed constantly to gather fruits, escape predators, or move through the rugged terrains of their environment. Their very survival depended on their ability to lift and pull their own body weight. This movement recreates that essential motion coded deep within our DNA. It strengthens the entire posterior chain, especially the back, biceps, and core, helping to rebuild the pulling power that most modern lifestyles have dulled. In today's world, we spend endless hours pushing doors, screens, keyboards, while pulling has become a neglected skill. The Australian pull-up restores this lost balance, improving posture, stability, and overall strength. To perform it, find a stable horizontal bar. Position yourself underneath it, gripping the bar with both hands while keeping your body perfectly straight with your heels on the ground. The closer your body is to being parallel with the floor, the harder the movement becomes. Exercise 5. Farmer's Walk. The farmer's walk conjures the timeless image of hardworking villagers or farmers carrying heavy buckets of water across vast fields under the blazing sun. Simple in concept, but brutally effective, this exercise embodies the essence of strength through action. Just pick up heavy weights and walk.
For our ancestors, this wasn't just exercise, it was life. Every day, they transported food, water, and building materials across long distances using only their bare hands and pure physical power. The farmer's walk replicates this ancient movement and trains your body the same way their daily labor once did, building functional, practical strength from head to toe. To perform it, grab a heavy object in each hand, kettlebells, dumbbells, or even buckets filled with sand, stones, or water. Keep your shoulders back, chest high, and core engaged. Walk in a straight, steady line for a set time or distance. It might look easy, but after just 30 seconds, your muscles will be screaming, and you'll understand why this exercise is revered by strength athletes across the world. What makes this movement so powerful is how many muscles it recruits at once. Your forearms and grip work overtime to hold the weights. Your shoulders and trapezius stabilize the load. Your core stays locked to keep your spine upright, and your legs and glutes drive each step with force and precision. Even your cardiovascular system is challenged, creating a powerful metabolic effect that burns calories long after your workout is done. Before we move on to exercise number 4, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Consistent access to reliable, science-based fitness information is what truly drives long-term progress and sustainable health in the world of strength training and bodybuilding. Exercise 4. Dead hangs. Sometimes the simplest movements are the most profound. The dead hang, the act of simply hanging from a bar without performing any visible motion, looks easy, yet it's one of the most powerful exercises for developing pure, unfiltered strength.
How to perform it. Find a strong horizontal bar and grip it with your hands slightly wider than shoulder width using an overhand grip. Lift your feet from the ground and allow your body to hang freely. Keep your shoulders relaxed yet engaged, your core lightly contracted, and your breathing steady and natural. It might sound easy, but try maintaining it for 60 seconds and you'll quickly realize how demanding it truly is. Avoid holding your breath. Steady, deep breathing helps you endure longer and prevents tension buildup. If you're just starting, aim for 20 to 30 seconds per set and increase gradually as your endurance improves. Exercise 3. Burpees. If there's one movement that encapsulates the primal intensity of human survival, it's the burpee. This exercise is a direct reflection of the movement patterns our ancestors relied upon in life or death situations. Imagine a hunter-gatherer who suddenly has to drop to the ground to avoid a predator, crawl or roll for cover, and then explode upward to run or attack. That exact rhythm, dive, brace, and leap, is the essence of the burpee. Developed in the 1930s by American physiologist Royal H. Burpee, this exercise was originally used to test the physical readiness of military recruits. Nearly a century later, it remains one of the toughest and most complete measures of overall fitness. What makes the burpee so unique is how it fuses strength training and cardiovascular conditioning into a single explosive movement. Few exercises can elevate your heart rate as rapidly as a proper set of burpees, triggering a powerful metabolic effect that keeps your body burning calories long after you've finished your session, just like the adrenaline-fueled bursts of energy our ancestors used when hunting or fleeing danger. How to perform it? Begin by standing tall. Squat down and place your hands firmly on the ground. Kick your feet backward into a plank position, perform a push-up, then spring your feet back toward your hands. From there, jump explosively upward, reaching your arms straight overhead. That entire sequence is one rep, a full-body test of strength, coordination, and mental grit. Burpees engage virtually every major muscle group: legs, glutes, core, chest, shoulders, and arms, all in one fluid, continuous motion. It's both exhausting and empowering, forging endurance and discipline in equal measure. Common mistakes include allowing your hips to sag during the plank phase, not completing the push-up fully, or failing to explode upward in the final jump. Another frequent error is sacrificing technique in pursuit of speed. Remember, perfect form performed with power will always deliver better results than rushing through sloppy reps. It's always better to perform fewer repetitions with flawless technique than to rush through many done incorrectly. Quality always trumps quantity. Begin with 3 sets of 5 full burpees, resting for 1 to 2 minutes between each set. As your stamina and coordination improve, gradually work your way up to 10, then 15, and eventually 20 repetitions per set. Stick with it consistently, and you'll soon realize that few exercises can reshape your physique and conditioning as dramatically as a disciplined burpee routine. Exercise 2. Goblet Squat. The squat is perhaps the most natural and essential movement known to humankind. Long before chairs and modern comforts, our ancestors spent hours in a deep squat position, resting, cooking, working, and even socializing this way. In many traditional cultures across Africa, Asia, and rural communities around the world, the deep squat is still a part of daily life. This simple habit has long protected people from common modern ailments such as lower back pain, tight hips, and poor mobility. The goblet squat revives this primal movement and adds resistance, turning it into one of the most powerful lower body exercises ever created. Its name comes from how the weight is held, like a goblet, close to the chest, balancing strength and control. To perform it, grasp a kettlebell or dumbbell by its top with both hands, keeping it firmly pressed against your chest. Position your feet shoulder-width apart or slightly wider, with your toes pointing slightly outward. Maintain an upright spine, chest lifted, and begin lowering yourself slowly and deliberately. Descend until your hips sink below the level of your knees, provided your mobility allows it. Keep your heels grounded throughout the entire motion. From the bottom, push through your heels to stand tall again, squeezing your glutes at the top for full engagement. This movement is a total lower body builder, working the quadriceps, glutes, hamstrings, adductors, and core all at once. But beyond strength, the goblet squat is also a master teacher of proper squat form. The front-loaded position naturally encourages a more upright posture, making it ideal for learning safe, efficient mechanics. For anyone struggling with tight hips or poor ankle mobility, this movement can be both corrective and strengthening. Common mistakes include lifting your heels off the floor, a sign of limited ankle mobility, letting your knees cave inward, or rounding your back. To prevent these, start with a lighter weight and focus purely on control and depth before progressing. Exercise 1. Rucking. Finally, we reach one of the most overlooked, yet most powerful forms of training, rucking, which simply means walking with a weighted backpack. Rucking is deceptively simple, but incredibly effective. To begin, all you need is a sturdy backpack and some weight. Books, water bottles, or sandbags work perfectly. Start by loading 10 to 20% of your body weight, wear the pack securely, and maintain an upright posture. Then, just start walking. What seems like a casual stroll quickly transforms into a powerful full-body workout that builds endurance, strength, and stability. Every step challenges your legs, back, and core, while also enhancing your cardiovascular health. Adding weight to your walk drastically increases calorie burn, often nearly double that of a normal walk. But the true magic of rucking lies in what it does beneath the surface. It strengthens the body's structural foundation, bones, tendons, ligaments, and connective tissues in ways isolation exercises never can. It's not just about muscles, it's about forging resilience throughout your entire frame. To execute properly, make sure the weight is evenly distributed inside the backpack, sitting high on your back instead of dragging low. Keep your shoulders rolled back, chest open, and core braced. Walk with firm, controlled steps, no bouncing or swinging. Avoid the most common beginner mistake, starting too heavy. Doing so can overload your joints and lead to injury. Thank you sincerely for staying with us until the end. Your dedication to learning and improving is what truly makes progress possible. Keep training hard, take care of your body, and may God bless you, my friend.